guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on Terrific Thursday. True Power Trumpet Fitness, Terrific Thursday. A lot of T's there. Anyway, life's good. Miserable weather out, but double C's abound. Guys, I had a very, very easy morning. Not much to do. 3 hours into it. It's about 12:15. I've been on the trumpet since 9. Okay? With that said, you saw the thumbnail. Guys, don't obsess over the diagrams. Now listen, I'll talk about it. Let me honk 3 hours later and I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Three hours later, boss. Now, the diagrams. You know the diagrams. You know the diagrams. That's the last diagram. Jerry claims he did over 2,000 of them in the time he started doing diagrams. Okay? 2,000? Guys, so every single one was it wasn't this wholesale change, guys. You got to understand. Now, a lot of these things come from, I ask people to send me a video, give me a little email and tell me how their chops are and all that sort of stuff. And I encourage that. I love that. I love that throughout the course of the day. There's nothing better for me than unlocking the mysteries of chops. Okay? Now, with that said, one of my students from Europe talking about the diagram, and I'm going to use your first name. Andreas, you know who you are. This is for you, and this is for everybody. This goes for everybody. But he says, you know, I'm looking at the diagram, and I see that you say that the tongue has to go the length of the lip. And guys, listen. These diagrams are a reference point. It's nothing more than that. Everything that is going on in your mouth has to be done by feel. It has to be done by feel. Language does not adequately describe feel. I've said this before. Once again, and I use this analogy. Guys, if you describe to me your toothache, you can describe it very, very eloquently. There's a throbbing pain that coincides with my heart. It's this throb that my heartbeat coincides, this throbbing pain, and it emanates through the nerve endings. Great. That's a wonderful description, but I can't literally feel what you're feeling. Now, put that into trumpetese. Okay? If you could come either through Skype or come and sit here, if I could do this, I would have students lined up down the street. Okay? If I could literally make you feel exactly what I'm feeling when I play a double C, you would have it like that. This whole 52-week BS, it has nothing to do with that. You would have it once you got the feel, you could play a double C. And I'm telling you, lots of guys, all of a sudden, boom, the light bulb comes on, they got it. Okay? Now, the whole thing is about feel. Okay? This is just a very, very rough description, a reference point. Okay? Now again, I'm going to describe to you what I feel, and that may be not what you feel. You see what I'm saying? Your tongue is different and everything, but make no mistake about it. The only strength that we need to play a double C, just as loud as I did, okay? The only strength per se, remember everything else is relaxed, is the tongue. And if you notice, I don't do one exercise in any way, shape, or form to strengthen the tongue. Every single one of your tongues, that's the beauty of it, whether you're a 10-year-old kid or a 90-year-old return player, comeback player, you have enough strength in that tongue to play a double C. So it has nothing to do with building up strength that you have to go through this process to asinine. Wrong. Okay? Now, here's the deal. With the tongue strong enough, the muscles, if the tongue is in the right place, the muscles, the rest of it will just go where it's supposed to go in your case. Okay? Now I want you to try this with me. Okay? I want you to do this isometric, palms together, and hold it up by your mouth. Okay? So you can feel everything that's going on. And press against it. Do you feel what's going on? Not necessarily right there in your palms, but in your forearms, into your biceps, into your lats, all across the back, into the chest area. It all is expanding. Just like you're flexing a muscle, it expands. Okay? The top of the muscle firms up. The bottom muscle goes dormant. And that's going on with every single muscle. And you can't analyze each one. I've done that for you. Trust me. I've done the research. Just do what I tell you. Save you a whole lot of trouble and umpteen thousands of dollars in doctoral and postdoctoral work. Okay? All you're doing is this. Now do that with me and just feel how all the muscles expand. Okay? Relax it. Do it again. And just sort of go their separate way. You're not controlling it. Oh, the latissimus dorsi are going to, the lats are going, no, you're not doing that. That's not the lats. The lats are down here. Anyway, I need a little brush up on the physiology. Anyway, so this, okay? Now, that is your tongue and that's your bottom lip. That's what's going on. That is what's going on. And every single muscle that is remotely connected with the tongue and the bottom lip is going to expand in a certain way. Okay? Now, as I said a zillion times, the tip of the tongue goes against the soft inner red of the bottom lip. You checking this out, Andreas? And look at how that flexes. That gives you the double C. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling inside my mouth. Now, first of all, the tip to the lower lip is a given. You will feel, you should feel, the top lip on the tongue as well. And when you spit buzz, you should feel the vibration on your tongue. Louis Armstrong said it used to tickle his tongue to play. His tongue was in the right spot. Okay? The only thing vibrating is the top lip. So if the tickle the tongue had to be in touch with his top lip. That's why Louis Armstrong was so great. Okay? Now, if you're not feeling that vibration, then you have to do that little pinch that we talked about. Take the top lip and just bring it a little bit, just a little bit, so it's touching the tongue. My top lip, I don't have to do it. It was always in the right spot. So unless you're not feeling, if you are feeling the vibration on your tongue, don't worry about the top lip. Now, when it pushes, just like this, my tongue expands sideways, among other ways. I'll get to that in a minute. I feel it firm against the back molars, the whole teeth to the back, bottom and top. That is pressing firm as can be. Remember, this is a strong muscle. firm as can be against the side teeth and the bottom teeth. And then, as I go higher, it goes up to the roof of the mouth. Now, you do not, Andreas, listen, you do not have to force the lips to go to the back of the molars. And I don't even think of that when I'm playing. The only time I think about it is right now when I'm trying to explain it. Okay? It's just there. Now, you cannot be thinking about that. Just like this, you cannot be thinking your shoulder muscles have to, no. It just happens. So, if the tongue is constantly in touch with the soft inner end of the bottom lip, and you feel the buzz on your lip, you got it. And as you go higher, you press firmer, the tongue will expand and go where it's supposed to go. Now, when you press your tongue against the bottom lip, it may go in different ways than mine. That's why I'm saying don't get too hung up on this. Guys, that's not a drawing of my chops. That's just this arbitrary thing that Jerry thought was going on, and I'm sure it was accurate. Don't get me wrong. But again, he wasn't inside his mouth. He was taking no MRIs. That's what he was feeling. All right? So guys, please go by feel. Use this as a reference. No question. Oh, I see what he's talking about. But then put it away. Put it away. Do not put it on your music stand. Just put it away. That's my advice. Okay? I know so many of my students are getting hung up on these diagrams. Guys, and they're important. They're information. I'm going to keep putting them in the periodicals, the old stuff and all this sort of thing. But, guys, please, it is more than just a diagram. All right? Compression. Anyway, long-winded once again. We'll talk again tomorrow. Next week's going to be a short one. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to be at Penn State, number 24, the immortal Mike Watkins. They're playing Illinois. Can't wait. So anyway, that's that. And eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Guys, what I just told you is it. You have a 1SB mouthpiece. That's all you need to know. I'm going to do another one. A student of mine has hit the rails a little bit. Get him back on. That's that. Love you all.